Welcome to the 21-day cardio and lower body challenge. We're going to be asking you to do some squats, some lunges, and some walking this time around. No worries, we have you covered as far as form on squat, on lunges, and ways to do it from a chair. So if you would like to use a chair, grab a sturdy chair, grab some weights if you want to level this up a little bit, and take a look at the following form videos on how to successfully get through this 21-day challenge. Squats. We think about this a lot, and when you hear this word in fitness classes, you might turn around and run the other way. The reality is we're squatting all day long. We're getting in and out of chairs, we're using the bathroom, we are doing squats all day long. So here at To Unstoppable, what we want you to do is stand up nice and tall, load that body weight into the heels, and sit back. Your squat could be here, it could be here, or it could be all the way down. You can also use a chair for the squat. Standing in front of that chair, you're going to sit down to the edge of the chair and stand back up. You are welcome to use your hands to push yourself back up. As you get stronger, maybe it's just one hand that you're using. To take this all to another level, and if you are able to do these without using your hands, you are going to hold a weight right above that navel, right at that chest center, loading body weight into the heels and squatting down. This is going to help increase that upper body resistance into the lower body so that you have a more powerful squat. Front lunges are in this challenge. Those can be as simple as a step forward, back together, and another step forward. We can also hold onto a chair to keep that spine up nice and tall, step forward, or we can take that step and bend in those knees here, still holding onto that chair, keeping everything up nice and tall. Now, you can do it without that chair assistance as well, stepping forward, sinking down, keeping that nice tall line. Awesome. Another way to level it up a little bit is to grab a hold of those weights, standing nice and tall and stepping forward with those weights at your side, and then out on the other side. Those are your front lunges. Enjoy them and think of them as a little addition to your walk. Rear lunges. Similar to front lunges, but we're stepping back behind. Make sure there's nothing behind you, obviously, before you step back. And those can be the same thing. Nice big step backs here, using that chair to keep you in line, keep you feeling balanced as you step back. And then, of course, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, you can step back into that lunge as far as those knees will allow you to bend. You can also use the chair, a sturdy one, to hold on to as you do those deeper lunges. Enjoy. High knees, a little bit of added cardio, a little bit of movement for those hip flexors and the hamstrings. We're going to bring everything up here. More in those hip flexors, in that lower core. Bringing those high knees up, of course, they could be low knees, and they could be done from a chair simply by marching in that chair. Squats with alternating kicks or front kicks. We're going to load that body weight into the heels again. We're squatting down, kicking that leg out, alternating those sides. Your squat could be here, your kick could be here. You could do this from that chair, that sit to stand, sitting down into the chair, tapping feet out in front of you, coming back up, or that sit to stand, coming back up, kicking those feet out, or tapping toes down in front. Sumo squats. We want to take a nice big wide base as far as you can and feel balanced at that same time. Feel steady in the feet. The body weight is on the outside of the feet, but we're still mostly pulling that body weight into the heels. We still have that nice long line here as we sink down into that sumo squat. holding a weight at that chest center is completely an option for you if you would like. You can do these as those sit-to-stands too, taking that wider base, maybe no wider than your chair, sitting down into the seat and back up. And there are your sumo squats. Chair squats. These don't mean sit-to-stands, although you can use the sit-to-stand to do the chair squat. What it is bringing those feet closer together. You're just driving the balance of the body right into the center line of gravity. We are pulling those feet closer together and we're going to sit back into the air. You're welcome to hold a weight here, or you could reach the arms out in front, or maybe you're going to go overhead with those. Coming back up, you could do these as that sit to stand as well, that narrower base, coming on down and coming back up. I will admit those are not everyone's favorite exercise to do. So if chair squats are bothering your knees or anything else in your body, please replace them with basic squats. Plie squat. We're going to turn those feet out at that 90-degree angle. We're going to feel as though we're sliding our backs down an imaginary wall, or maybe you're going to use an actual wall, coming on down, tracking the knees in line with the second toe still, but those feet are turned out. The calf raise portion, we're coming into that squat, lifting the heels off the ground, rolling up into the balls of the feet. You could do those calf raises from a full standing position. You can also do that plie squat from the chair, coming on down, coming back up, and you might choose to do the calf raises while you're seated, or you might choose to do them while you're up. Holding onto a chair or any other sturdy object as you go is always a good idea if you feel a little unbalanced or you feel like you just need that extra support. Side lunges, working through that side of the body. These can be simple side steps out to one side, out to the other, or we can step out, kick the hip out and the knee, and bend into that side lunge. Same thing on the other side. Working through those side lunges. From a chair, we're going to sit down in that chair, tapping the foot out to the side. Lots of ways to get this challenge done.